Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will show you how I create my favorite signature look. So these are the things that I basically do to do my makeup when I have to do any sit down chit chat video or any sort of like a non makeup tutorial videos. So if you want to know how I create this look and what products I use, then please keep on watching. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, then please take a moment to subscribe as well. Now without any further delay, let's get into today's video. So I'm going to start with my freshly cleansed face. I'm going to use this Plum Illuminance moisturizing cream on my face. I have oily skin. Although I have oily skin, this cream works great for my skin. It just keeps my base moisturized and nourished all through the day when I have my makeup on. And also it gives me this nice luminous glow to my skin after some time. Then I'm going to use this gel primer from Lakme. Now the moisturizer and the gel primer is going to kind of balance the makeup in a way that it won't turn oily, but it will look glowy. So I'm using this gel primer all over my face. Then I'm moving on to my color correcting step, for which I'm using my Makeup Revolution concealer in the shade orange. So I'm working this on the areas where I have dark circles, hyperpigmentations and dark spots. So once after marking those areas, I blend it with my fingers. I love the finish and I always prefer using orange on my skin whenever I do my makeup, like a full coverage sort of makeup. Then I use this Maybelline concealer, Fit Me concealer in the shade Cafe to hide the orange character, and it also balances the oranginess so that after my foundation is applied, the areas where I have applied the orange concealer would not turn even more orangier. So this is like a step to protect the orange and also to keep it in place. Then after applying the concealer, I'm blending it with a damp beauty sponge. Now, since I have oily skin, I do this step. I use a loose powder to set the areas where I tend to get oily real quick. So I'm working this on the areas like on the cheeks, my nose tips, forehead, chin, and also basically concentrating this on the areas where I have applied the concealer and the orange corrector. Now I'm going to apply some foundation. I just take a very tiny amount of foundation, as you can see here, because the powder that we have applied underneath this foundation gives some coverage to the foundation and you don't really need a lot of foundation, and that's the reason why I like using powder as well. And for foundation, I used a Too Faced one. Then I used the same Maybelline Fit Me concealers in the shade Cafe and Caramel. Now Cafe is a shade very close to my skin tone, which is what I'm applying right now, and Caramel is a bit lighter and warmer for me. I use that shade to highlight my face. Now I use Caramel on the cheeks, on the center part of my face, basically on the cheek area and the top of my nose, a little bit on my forehead and a tiny bit on my chin area. After applying, I'm just letting the concealer sit onto my skin. I just want it to dry down a bit. Meanwhile, I'm filling in my eyebrows. I'm using my Miss Claire eyebrow kit and I'm using the dark black shade, like the dark brown shade that's available in the palette, to fill in my eyebrows. My eyebrows game is done. Now I'm blending in the concealer. So the time that we left now, it just gives the concealer to dry down a bit and also to intensify in the pigmentation, and also gives a good coverage as I like, and I personally like high coverage looks. So I just wanted my concealer to perform well, and specifically with this Maybelline Fit Me concealer, it's a super nice medium to buildable coverage kind of concealer. Then I'm going to set and slightly bake my face using the Stay Quirky loose powder in the shade Yellow. So this yellow, it just depends on what look I am going for. I felt like doing a very warm look today, so I opted for a yellow powder. If not, then I'll be using a translucent or a white powder. Now I'm going to move on with my eye makeup, but before that I took a little bit of the powder and I set it underneath my eyes just so it could catch any fallout from my eyeshadow. Then I'm also concealing my eyelids before moving on with my eyeshadow. Today I used the Petra palette by Revolution, Makeup Revolution, and I took this soft Salbony orange color. It's a very soft color. I just applied it on the transition area just to give like a nice wash of color before I move on with the next intense colors. Then I moved on with another deeper salmon color, and I worked this on a precise pencil brush just to deepen up the crease, as you can see here. I just place it and then I'll blend it with the previous color. Now I took a golden shade and I'm working this on the 1/3 of my eyelid, inner 1/3 of my eyelid, dragging it towards the center. Then I'm picking this pink shade and I'm working this on the center and dragging it towards the outer V, but not like to the entire outer V part, because I'm going to be using another shade on my outer V. Now I thought of intensifying the crease a bit more, so I took a pinkish orange shade on the same precise pencil brush and I just worked this on the transition area where the lid color and the transition color met. I took another blending brush and I blended all the harsh lines. Next, I picked a dark matte brown and I worked this on my outer V area. I placed it and blended it towards the crease and the socket and the transition area a bit, as you can see here. This is just going to give me that shape and definition to my eyes, and I personally love to do this. Then I took the first brush with which I applied the lighter transition shade and blended everything out. Then I grabbed my L'Oreal gel eyeliner and I worked a medium-sized winged liner. So I took the same gel product on my lower waterline and a bit on the upper waterline as well. And then I blended the lower waterline area with a small amount of the brown matte eyeshadow. And this is how the eye look looks. It's not too intense and dramatic, but it just works good for me. I personally like these kind of eye looks. Then I took Toffee shade from LA Girl and I just worked this on the outer perimeters of my face just to give some color and dimension on my face. It's like too yellow at this moment. So I used that Toffee shade from LA Girl, a pressed powder, and I worked this on the outer perimeters of my face. Then I took my Ofra blusher and I worked as a blush on my cheeks. Then I applied this highlighter from Sugar on my high points of the cheekbones and a tiny bit on my nose tip. Then I worked my mascara part. I used the one from Too Faced and I gave a very good coat of the mascara. I sometimes use falsies and I sometimes don't. Actually, with this mascara, I really did not feel like applying any falsies, so I just skipped the falsies part today. Then for my lips, this is like my absolute favorite. Like whatever nude color I use, I first work my lips with this color. This one is Protector from Maybelline. I outline my lips with this. Sometimes I fill it in as well, and then I top it up with a nude shade. Now for the nude shade, I used Nykaa's Bombay. It's the liquid lipstick, matte to last liquid lipstick one. And this is how I basically apply nude lip colors on my lips. This is how I blend as well. That's what works for me. So that's it, guys. This is what I basically do if I have to get ready for any sort of like chit chat, sit down, non-makeup related videos. So this is my signature look wherever I go. This is what I wear most of the times, and I really hope you guys like the video and found the video useful. If you like it, please give this video a thumbs up and I will see you all in my next one. Bye.